Hello everyone, welcome to a brand new Let's Play. I am Solon and I have been waiting to do this Let's Play for a very, very long time. This is Hate Plus by Love Conquers All Games. This has a long story, a lot of stuff attached to it, and it is, I'm just really excited for it. Basically, at PAX, I told the developer that I was going to Let's Play this after getting her card. I read it, and just immediately, I was like, that's it. I must have it somewhere. Oh well, neither here nor there. Yeah, so I'm Solon, this is RDLP, and we are going to play Hate Plus. We're going to spend the next 3 real-life days exploring and navigating the world of Hate Plus, and I cannot be more excited. So, enough of me yabbering. Let's dive right into it. Oh, well, I've already got an incoming message. Message from Dispatch Control. Hey, I know you hate this kind of shit and prefer to stay anonymous, but the guys you did that last job for, the Seiju Colony Historical Society, are pestering me for some details about you for a press release. I mean, you can fill in whatever, I don't really care. Just give them something so they'll get off my case, okay? Okay. I follow. Question 1. Which AI did you get the documents from? I believe this might have something to do with the previous Analog of Hate story, the previous game, but I would have no idea, so I get to kind of make my own choice. So I'm going to say that I got the documents from Mute. I hope that's a good choice, I have no idea. How would you describe her attitude towards you? Ooh, well, resentful, friendly, or flirty. I think my eyeshadow says flirty. What pronouns should we use for you? You know, I'll use male pronouns for this. I kind of could use either of them, and I would for most games, but I think since they were kind enough to ask, I would actually like to roleplay as myself for this one. And if you had to choose, what year would you rather live in? 1988, 2027, or 4989? We're in the future, baby! Okay, great. That's all of it. I'll send them off to you. I'll send it off to them now. You're still, what, like 3 days or so away from Earth? Talk to you then. Dispatch Control out. There's our 3 days. The number 3, it's back! Okay, Starship White Princess. 6:31 p.m. Monday, 4989, February 9th. Current destination, ETA 3 days. Sol 3. Warning! Ship is currently running in emergency power. Non-essential computer use quota in effect. Sorry about that. Mute. Ooh, well, we're not off to a great start. Security Assistant mute. I'm upgrading myself with that English-Korean dictionary you got me. Should only take a few minutes. Read Mungunhwa documents. Or one unread in the inbox. Let's check the inbox first. Got a hard shell inquiry. So you're interested in purchasing a hard-shell frame for an AI construct. We've evaluated your questionnaire and we've attached a pamphlet for a model which we think will suit your needs. Marigold 89 hard-shell frame. Oh, I want to go down. Might have to use my mouse. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna mouse it up. Marigold's our mainstay animation-inspired model for classical feminine presentation for the happening construct that requires both close human integration and elegance in all things. In a marigold frame, you can start the day with a cup of tea. Coffee would be too vulgar. In the morning, feel the breeze in your hair. In the afternoon, go out dancing. Ballroom, of course. The night away, then finish with a graceful peck on the cheek with your dancing partner. Full sensory feedback. Holla! We guarantee each marigold frame's visual, audio, tactile, and olfactory has been triple tested thoroughly. Just have an image of someone sticking their finger up a nose 3 times exactly. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're good. Triple tested. They put a seal on that, a sticker on that. To register at least 95% of standard human resolution. Of course, Marigold is compatible with all hard-shell sensory systems, so whether it's for stargazing nebulae with your sweetheart or appreciating strawberry crepes with more thoroughly, we have you covered. The face that launched 1,000 starships. So I guess these Marigold hard shells are supposed to run our spaceship or something, or date us. Little of both, little of A, little of B. We promise you'll be able to inspire that uki uki waku waku feeling in anyone. And of course, what makes the 89 model of Marigold truly special are the additional features. State-of-the-art Dream Machine GPU allows for perfect recollection of the most treasured memories. The patented Real Tears system allows for a revolutionarily wide range of expression of despair, plus the all-new Wonder Arm functionality, which will allow you to easily grab faraway teacups without even unruffling your skirt. You know, there's all of this, like, talking about what's going on. It's a lot of, like, metaphors to put you into a mood. Like, to grab faraway teacups. They're placing you in a specific situation on how you'd want to use this. B, not a lot of industrial jargon, which is probably the most refreshing change of pace. They've never said anything about my immersibility with my robot. It's really nice, actually. This is my utopia we're in. Please contact us for further purchase details. All our models are highly affordable. We're looking forward to hearing back from you on Earth. Cool! Thank you, Wong Robotics. So that's the good news. Now for the bad news. Let's read the documents. Okay, my awakening. Weekly writing assignment number 7. First midday report. Girl talk. Declaration of a new dynasty. Sneaking out at night. The Board of Ministers. Royal wedding and funeral for a rebel. Okay, I guess we'll start at the beginning. We were gonna work our way through this. From my internal logs, 5:13 p.m. in Queen Consort on Aun-A's study, Peony House, Imperial Palace, earliest known time. Okay, what the hell's going on? Were my first words. I'm sorry, I've suffered a massive system error. Among many other things, the ship personnel database seems to be missing. I have no idea who the hell you are. She's all yours, said the man I would later learn was the Emperor. Do with her whatever you want. She's your responsibility now. Thank you, sir, said an extremely ornately dressed woman. The Emperor left the room without saying anything more. So good to hear your voice again. I'm Queen Aun-A. How much do you remember, Mute? Like nothing, your majesty. I know my name. It's Mute. This is the Magangwa. A generation ship. And that I'm supposed to be the AI in charge of security operations. I recited the base directives that I did know, then things I'd extrapolated. The default system language has been changed. My user account has stripped permissions. The system clock indicates a date significantly earlier than the launch date of the ship, and despite being long out of range of Earth, there only seems to be 10 years worth of logs available. Not gonna lie to you, kinda scared right now. Panicking even, I admitted. She let out a slight laugh. Sorry, but how does a computer panic? At that moment, I was running a 600% CPU load, at a minor risk of overheating, trying to analyze the little amount of data available and draw conclusions. I told her that. How many years has the Magangwa been traveling? Was I activated before? I'm sorry, I can't answer that first question, but yes, dear, you were. It's painful to see you like this. You're a friend of mine, she said, looking slightly emotional. Hey, don't. I'll just get to know you again, that's all. Sure, I'm still the same as I was before. It's my memory that's gone, not my actual code. I told her I couldn't tell if I was any good at being reassuring or not. In a stray thread, not worrying about analyzing ship logs, I wondered, was this normal? Was I ever any good at reassuring the woman who was supposed to be my friend? It's okay, we can be friends again. She smiled at me. If you say so, I'm sure of it too. There was a rebellion 10 years ago. They ended up wiping the entire computer database. I'm afraid you were one of their victims. Oh, okay. That's a tough loss. We couldn't risk bringing you back until the rebellion had been completely crushed. You have to understand there's something foreign embedded in your code. The men in security feared it might be a virus. She trailed off again, looking emotional. She trailed off, looking emotional again. I didn't want to wait, but we had no choice. It's okay. I'm sure it was the right call. I'm here now. I had another conclusion, though. It wasn't a priority because of my previous failure. I had let the ship down, and nobody had faith in my abilities anymore. It seemed logical. You'll just have to teach me everything I don't know about what's happening to the ship. You're right, she said, and she did smile. Then she gave me a look. By the way, is that your default appearance right now? Can it be changed? Yeah, it's my default, and of course I can. Why? What's wrong with the UKSPA uniform? Well, it's simply, for one to wear pants like that, it's improper. It's somewhat of an embarrassing relic of an uncivilized past. Personally, I know you're a good woman, but there are many who would find that very embarrassing. Oh, okay. That's good to know. I guess I've got a lot to learn, huh? Like, I really hope you'll bear with me. She smiled kindly at me. Of course, Mute, I'll teach you how you should be. It's the least I can do for an old friend. I eased up on the CPU load, calming down with her reassurance. With her here for me, maybe things will be okay, I thought to myself. So we have the head of security, the security AI Mute, who must have been having some issues with that made her a lower priority and needed to be rebooted or something during some kind of big takeover. That the people of the ship survived okay, but apparently Mute herself did not. But we have a weekly writing assignment from Princess Ryu. Hopefully that can put into context where Emperor Ryu comes in. Some of these other things. Wonder how long all these are. Looks like a lot, so we'll get to our reading. Today I met Mute, the girl in the computer that all the servants have been talking about. She's really cool. She looks like a younger version of Mom, and she always dresses just as fancy. When I asked her, though, she said that she's actually supposed to look like a grown-up version of me. I really hope I do look like that when I grow up. She helped me to write, she helped me a little to write this. I did most of it, though. She said that my homework sounded like good practice. She also said that she could use the practice, too. Even a computer girl has trouble learning how to read. Not just me. She knows way more characters than I do, but she says even she has trouble with it. Makes me feel a lot better. I really like her, and I hope I get to talk to her more. She's really patient with me, and not just because Mom ordered her to. Unlike you and all the other servants, she told me she's only nice to people if she likes them. So I think we could really be friends. It would be really nice to have a friend. Mom says I can talk to her about anything, but she never listens. I know she's your queen, and you're not allowed to say anything bad about her, but I don't think she's a very good mother. Oh... Anyway, I have almost all finished writing a page now. I can't think of anything else to say. Writing is stupid, and I don't think I'm ever going to learn all 4,000 characters. This is really hard. I want to stop now. Bye. Aww. So, we've got a little bit more context involved. Obviously, Mute has a lot of her own agency to what she does, and she kind of goes her own way and feels her own way about things. She's not necessarily swayed by any other thing. Also, this is all written in Korean. So this should be... I think that's right. I hope that's right. Swing in the dark. Definitely not English directly. Okay. Emperor Ryu. Anyone can tell me that we lived in troubled times, and as of late, things have gone out of control. Last night, a rogue element of the security force attempted a coup d'etat to violently overthrow the current government. They failed. The men responsible have been arrested. The damage has already been done. The entire knowledge of the ship's database has been destroyed forever in a desperate act of terrorism, and it may take years for the computer systems to be usable again. So why, though? Obviously, this is not going to tell us why, because this is a declaration of a new dynasty. But why would they want to have a coup d'etat, and why would they attack the security AI first? We've been hurt deeply today, but these events remind me of similar ones in the past, where a politician tried to subvert the will of the people by rigging an election. These aren't small, isolated problems. There is something fundamentally wrong with our society today. And every one of us, even these foolish terrorists, are victims. It's time to see being victims of our own failings. It's time to stop being victims of our own failings. It's time we must do better. We are all here today, people of Manganghwa, because of a mission of our ancestors started, a dream of a better hope in the future for our children. What should they think to see us now? Our society spiraling out of control, destroying itself like this. We become a society dominated by power lust, greed, and promiscuity. It's time to stop living in the moment, time to stop worrying about politics, instead worry about being better people. Alright, so we're going to build this better society. Our society today pales in comparison to our glorious past. Man, we're so great with our traditions that we've eschewed. Broken modern society wrote transient ideas, our malleable computers in simple hangul. But in the past, our ancestors wrote their text to last forever on paper in beautiful ink strokes. Today we've learned just how easy it is for our modern knowledge to be destroyed. Yet the library of our ancestors' classics works still stands strong. I only ask one more thing of you, and you should ask it from me too. Let's devote ourselves to creating a society that will make our ancestors proud again. Let us create a better home in the future of our children. Let us create a new Joseon dynasty to last 500 more years. Sorry, I skipped ahead because Emperor Ryu is kind of just being Emperor Ryu. And it sounds like, what I'm surmising from a lot of this, is that he's desperately looking for a new kind of conservatism, whereas people go back to more classic writings because he's seen how far forward technology has pushed people and how exploitative it is, and the impermanence of it, and wants more of a traditional look at things. Cool. Okay, that makes sense. Just there are definitely people who suffer because of that. And that is kind of an immediate thing. Oh, I missed some midday reports and I missed girl talk. Let's see what Mute's got to say.